Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I would really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Grab your coffee, maybe snack or two or chocolate, and let's get into it. All right, so this is just a warning from a subscriber. She said I had to get it out to you. So here it is. Sorry, I had to do it. So, this came in from a subscriber and she said, holy moly, the chickens are in on the shrinkflation. How dare they? On the right is my large egg from last week's dozen of eggs. On the left is an egg from this week's. I see it, but don't believe it. So she took a picture of her eggs. And in the picture, she put the eggs on a painting to prettify it. Just so you could see the shrinkflation that the chickens are being accused of. Check it out. So this subscriber, she got a hold of me and she said she does receive food stamps for her children. Okay, she's raising her grandchildren. And she said she devoted her stamps to freeze-dried food for over a year now, and it amazes me to see number 10 cans that she was paying $10 for, but now cost over $35 for now. And she's thankful for the stockpile that she has managed to put up, and she's grateful she doesn't live in a city. The first picture that she sent is just a small amount of what her food stamps have allowed her to put away. And she said, I'm sure, I hope everyone on food stamps did the same thing. And the other two pictures are bags of chips her grandchildren brought home from school. I about fell out of my chair when I looked at the packages because it reaffirms what you and Trish have been saying. Anyway, thank you for your time. So, okay. What? Okay, so when the second and third picture come up, you're going to see this, okay? And it says, vegan white cheddar, plant-based high protein, improves your credit score, puffs. And the third picture says, plant-based high protein reveals meaning of life. Oh, God. Okay, so this came in and this subscriber says, please share for people in New York and New Jersey. Here is a great website that bridges the gaps between good meat farmers and consumers. This website tells you how to get bulk meat straight from the farmers. It's worth checking it out. I love your channel. Oh, thank you. I love you. Also, I wanted to say that I'm apologizing for not adding more items to my Etsy store. Oh, honey. She's been busy planting a huge garden. Listen, your prepping is so important to you, you know, and I realize that your Etsy store is important to you as well, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do, honey. So the website that she's talking about for New York and New Jersey is called Meat Suite, and that's SUITE.com. So that link will be in the description box below for you guys. Okay, so please check that out. Now, this subscriber, she went to Winn-Dixie, which is a grocery store, and they have Smithfield ham on special for 99 cents a pound. She bought 2. She's cutting them into portions for Easter to make soups and beans, rice, also using the bone to make broth and canning it. She said also you might want to review the electric canner by Instapot. Max. It has a canning function and you can get it on Amazon. So that link will be in the description box below. And here's the Instapot Max that she has, okay, and pictures of her ham that she bought. So this email came in and this is a prepping suggestion by a subscriber. She said, a lot of us have pets and maybe start putting back pet-friendly first aid items in case of an emergency, including books on it. Plus, for those of us who live in areas with poisonous snakes, a snake bite kit and gator guards for your legs. If we have to start hunting more and potentially during more active snake periods of the year, it might be a good thing to have on hand in case of an SHTF emergency. Yeah, that's a really, really great idea. I know in this area, you know, I've come into contact with poisonous snakes. You know, I've seen them, you know, on my fence, and I literally, I run. It's no joke, I run. So here's something else for you. This subscriber, she said she has a glass top stove just like I do. And she said, I've not used it for pressure canning because of the weight of my canner and also because of the heat is constantly cycling on and off. So I bought this alternative plug-in constant heat burner, which is recommended for pressure canning in the reviews. She paid $115 for it in 2020. Of course, it's higher now. Maybe better to use the electric canner you mentioned, but here's the link if you want to have a look at it. Okay, so that link will be in the description box below for you guys, okay? And I might just look at it too if I don't get the electric canner because I really want to get an electric canner. And this subscriber said on every Campbell Soup Company item that she has picked up, they all said made with bioengineered ingredients or GMOs. In case any of your subscribers are trying to avoid that stuff, better read the labels carefully. Yeah, I know. I'm constantly reading labels, and on everything it says that, but you know, it's ridiculous. So this came in and she said, this may be the dumbest question of all, but here goes. No question is ever dumb. Okay, please just listen to that, okay? She said, this is all I have for now to vacuum seal to dry can. I've never done this before. Can it be done using just these two things? Jars, of course. Maybe you can ask the others. I do have bleed breaker kit thingy too, whatever it's called. I've seen that used on YouTube. And one more thing, I really have a hard time growing things. And for some reason, I came across some info on hostas, Hostas. Apparently, they are edible. I have hostas all around my house. Looks like you can cut them before the leaves unravel and eat them in salad or saute them and eat them like asparagus. If times get bad, eat them. Okay, I didn't even know about that. So these are the pictures that she sent in of her food saver. So she wants to know if this is okay to use. I don't have this attachment for my food saver, so I can't tell you yes or no, but maybe someone will be able to, okay? Okay, so this subscriber sent us some information. She said, please don't use my name. Of course not. Your privacy is valued here. Okay, if anybody ever wants to send information, you'll notice that I never use anyone's name, okay, because I value your privacy. That is one thing that is always valued here is your privacy, okay? She said, I know someone who works for a fiber company, F-I-B-E-R. Which most people don't really know about. When I say fiber, it pertains to food, chemicals, construction, pet food, drugs, etc. Basically, everything we use have filters of some sort. Their headquarters is in Germany, but they have locations all over the US. This is when it gets scary. Their location in Germany is shutting down because they have no fibers or fillers available. That means nothing being produced to send to other companies. What's even worse is that here in the US, they still have some fillers, but they're also running out. They've had to raise prices multiple times this year and have closed down quite a few companies because they couldn't provide them the materials they need. Many companies are angry at them because they can't get what they need. I don't think I need to explain it anymore, as you can imagine what that means moving forward. Yeah. Yeah. Just thought I'd share this with you. I purposely didn't share the company name because I don't want it said, but I'm not making anything up. Well, of course not. Why would you make something up and then send it to me knowing that I'm going to put it out there into the universe? And you know what I mean? I know you would never do that, okay? Sorry for the bad news, but more people need to know this. Please be discreet in how you share this information if you choose. This is a big deal, and I've known about it for months. Well, thank you, sweetheart. You know, listen, I know this is not great news, but this is news that needs to be known, and we'll just leave it at that, okay? And people can take it or they can leave it, and then that's that. Right on? So here's something for you. She said, hi, Toots. Hi, Toots. Rose Red Homestead did a complete YouTube test on this canner. She was sold and I bought it right away. Normally I can all of my pressure outside on a propane Camp Chef stove because it can hold 2 huge All-American canners. But in the winter here in PA, it gets really cold. Yeah, I remember those winters. And I don't even mention the winds. So it holds 5 pints or 4 quarts, but it's a 1-button deal and you're off to the races. Once you go through the venting, you just turn the exhaust to pressure in the top of the pot and it does everything else by itself. It's a really great machine. It's on sale and lots cheaper than replacing the stove at Wayfair. Okay, so that link is in the description box below for you guys, okay? And then this is for Augason Farms. She said, I'm a loyal subscriber of yours on YouTube. Well, thank you, sweetheart. From Delaware, and every morning, late evening, I'm on the websites, Amazon, Mountain House, Mirror Supply, Augason Farms, etc., trying to get the best prices since I'm on a budget right now. Yeah, a lot of us are on budgets, babe. She said for the next 2 weeks before I start my new position, and below are pictures. I just took on the Amazon website. You can look for yourself to verify, but these deals were too sweet to keep to myself. Since you do have a platform, please verify and spread the news. I'm sure there are others like me on a budget and trying to get the most they can before the sugar honey hits the fan. I like that, before the sugar honey hits the fan. And before I go, this email came in and she said, I've been wanting to write for a while to let you know about some of the changes in my store. I work for Walmart and I don't really shop there unless it's to grab bread or milk, etc. Well, one day after work, I walked some of the aisles and they were shortened. For example, 12 feet of pasta went to 8 feet, and price changes we see are crazy. Some things go up a couple of cents, but most are $1 to $4 price increases. Our store even has limits on baby formula, limit 5 at least for right now. I'd say 90% of the customers have no clue what's coming. They spend. I live in California, and if you see this info, to tell the prepping family, please don't say my name. No, honey, I'll never say your name, never. She said, I don't trust Walmart. And FYI, the lady you talked about that worked in Walmart and said about all the changes, they are all true. More money for the Walton Walmart family. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fearless.